Okay. So, yeah, I guess it's an outage with expanding. But yeah, good morning, guys. Good morning again, and welcome to the first day of our training session. So, before we just proceed, I just want to confirm, is anyone comfortable speaking in Tagalog here? No? No.
I'm sorry, what?
Are you guys comfortable speaking in Tagalog here?
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
Yes,
Oo
definitely.
naman. Oo naman.
okay. So just wanna make sure kasi baka mamaya yung iba is hindi man mag-Tagalog. So just wanna make sure. So but yeah, because I want to make this training session in vernacular as much as possible, or at least Taglish, para mas maganda yung retention natin in terms of the discussion. So, but yeah, before we just proceed, I just want to set up a classroom rule. So again, I will not require you guys to turn on your camera because I know internet connection here in the Philippines sucks. So this is fine for me. Just unmute yourself and respond whenever I ask questions or clarifications. Same way, if you have questions along the way, let me know. You can raise your hand. You can cut me off. Fine with it. So, ganun lang. Additionally, if you can make it on time, or at least you can make it that day as well, let me know. So at least I can notify your client. No worry, all these trainings are, or this training session is recorded. Every after class, I will send you the recordings once it's available. So at least you can review them. Next, I sent you guys the credentials of your clients, while some of your clients sent their credentials directly with you. If I'm not mistaken, isa na lang yung wala, which is kay Kenneth.
Yeah,
Have
sa
you,
akin wala po.
yeah. But how about the rest? Did you guys receive the credentials of your client, either from me or your clients directly?
Yes po,
Yes,
na-received.
receive po.
Okay, perfect. Sino pa yung wala bukod kay Ken? All good? Okay. Next. I also added you guys a video portal, so you should receive an email that said from Racial School. Can you guys double check if you did receive that as well?
Yes. Yes, receive po.
Received po.
Okay, perfect. So,
Ah,
gagamitin natin yung Racial School. Sino yun? May hindi ba naka-receive?
okay
Okay,
naman po.
okay. So, yeah. Gagamitin natin yan later. So, we'll park that in the meantime. First thing that you need to do, guys, is to download the VPN. So, most of your clients, later, gagawin nyo to later, okay? Hindi pa ngayon. Your clients created VPN profile. So, you just need to download the VPN. Na, kung ano yung VPN na provide nila, most of them, if I'm not mistaken, is Proton VPN. So, you just simply go to protonvpn.com/download, and then you can download that app directly on your device, and then log in through the credentials of your client. Again, later, yun yung gagawin. Next, let me answer yung mga questions na sinend nyo sa akin kanina, or actually over the weekend via email. So first is about your hourly rate. So in terms of your hourly rate, guys, that will be discussed by your client. Supposedly, dapat nung interview nyo pa lang with them, they should have discussed that already. However, if they haven't, that's fine. So you can ask that after the training session. So after the training, you will have another meeting with your clients. So magsiset up sila ng meeting with you for endorsement. That meeting, you can already ask your schedule, contract signing, your hourly rate, your day offs, leaves, and everything. Additionally, I'm not sure if you guys are aware, or Not yet. We are working as individual contractors. So meaning to say, all your taxes, government, what do you call this, benefits, kayo maglalakad nun. Gagawin yung uh, voluntary. Yeah, gagawin yung voluntary yung mga sarili nyo. So, SSS, pag-ibig, PhilHealth, tax, especially if you're planning to um, maybe travel abroad anytime soon. So, yeah, hihinga nila kayo ng ganon. But, yeah, what else? Nasaan pa ba yung mga question? Feeling ko naman yun lang yung question na na-receive ko. But, yeah, do you guys have any more question bago tayo mag-proceed? Oh, meron pa palang isa. Since you guys are already in training, if in case that you were endorsed or you have any pending interviews with your other clients, um, pwede na kayong hindi mag-attend. Pero still, let them know. Let them know na you already move forward with a different opportunity elsewhere. Huwag yun lang sabihin na specific client. But just let them know na you are already taking another opportunity elsewhere. So you're pulling out your applications with them. Then that's it. They would understand. What else? Nasaan pa ba? Feeling ko naman yun lang. But, yeah, do we have any more questions before we proceed with our discussion?
Charles, hello, good morning.
Yeah.
Sorry, not really a
Sure.
question. Pero, sorry po, yung nabanggit kanina is yung kailangan ma-receive yung from Specialty Coaching Academy and yung login
Mm.
credentials from client itself.
Mm.
Yun po ba? Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry po, kaka-check ko lang. I think wala rin pa po ako sa client. Pero I received the one from Specialty Coaching Academy naman po.
I see.
Okay.
Okay, sure. I'll make a follow-up with Matt. Kasi sabi ni Matt sa amin, siya magsasend sa'yo directly. But yeah, I'll let him know. Okay?
Si Matt po ba or si Dave? Sorry po.
Si Matt.
Si Matt. Okay. Thank you.
Si Matt. Dave is for Ruru. So yeah, but yeah, how about you, Ruru? Did you receive your
Yes.
credential?
Hi, Charles. Can I
Yes,
ask
please.
a few questions?
Sure.
Yes. Etong training, how many days to?
It will last for 7 business days. So Saturday, Sunday is not included. But again, we follow Pacific time. So in Philippines, ang schedule natin is Tuesday to Saturday. Sunday, Monday, and off natin.
Okay. So this is not paid.
This is
Unpaid training to. Also, part na to siya.
Yes. So this is paid training, guys.
So, for 7 days, 1 hour yung training. Is that correct?
4 hours ang training natin.
Oh,
So 1
4
hour,
hours.
yeah. 1 hour discussion, 1 to 1.5 hours to be specific, depende sa discussion natin. And the
Mm-mm.
remaining hours will be for your offline task. So you will have an offline task.
Okay. So, start na yung parang official work namin. And then
Yes.
sa payment method, do we have to transact one-on-one with the client regarding with the invoice, the contract signing?
So I will
Mm,
share with you guys yung, hold on, let me send it sa chat. Okay, here you go. So ito yung gagamitin nating attendance sheet for now during training. So pretty straightforward to. You just need to add here yung date natin. Following Pacific time still, number of hours, so 4 hours, and then whatever task that we're doing on that specific day. So here, mode of payment, depende sa inyo kung ano yung usapan ninyo ng client ninyo, how would you like to be paid, if it's via PayPal, wise, remitly, so on and so forth. So, ayun.
Okay. So how would we
Um,
communicate with the client?
regarding the pay,
Yeah, with the
so
contract and everything.
dun
Through
mismo
email
sa
ba?
yes, through email. Or if your client will give you a different parang way of communicating. Because if I'm not mistaken, some of you, communication with the client is via WhatsApp, if you have WhatsApp.
Okay.
So yeah, you can discuss that with your client. Pero again,
So parang when we communicate, diretso na kami sa kanila.
yes, that's right. So
Okay.
during training sa amin pa kayo, pero there will be times na you will be needing to communicate with your client for accesses. Okay?
All right.
So,
Okay.
gagawin niyo lang dito guys is make your own copy. So, alam niyo naman na siguro kung paano mag-make ng own copy. Keep it to yourself. I'll ask you guys to send it sa last day ng training natin. Okay?
All
So,
right.
but yeah,
Thank you, Charles.
for sure. Do we have any more question?
Um,
Charles.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sure,
Yes.
yeah. I saw
Yeah.
your message. Hold on.
Thank you.
Sure. Nakaano siya. Okay, got it. Hold on.
so, Charles, hanggang 5 a.m. tayo ngayon? 4 hours, right?
Yes, hanggang 5 a.m. tayo.
Okay,
So,
okay.
nothing to worry,
Cool.
guys, because you guys are paid for the full 4 hours. Okay?
Okay.
So, but yeah, while I'm doing this, do we have any more questions or clarifications?
Charles, sorry, chinek ko before yung sa email, yung
Hmm.
specifically yung dun sa name of the client. I think si Dave yung nakalista sa akin kasi, sorry po,
Ah,
nung nakaraan po kasi parang siya po yung parang siya yung more on actively nag-reach out and I think
mm-mm.
nag-add sa akin in LinkedIn. So, sorry po, medyo confused po kasi ako kasi I never heard anything from Matt. So,
From Matt Stinger, I see.
yeah.
Okay, so let me give you a bit of a background kay Matt. So,
Okay po.
si Matt kasi, he actually chose you alone. So,
Okay.
while Dave chose the two of you, but you and Ruru. So,
Okay.
nauna si Matt napiliin ka. That's why the trial session supposedly is for Matt and for Ruru. Sorry, Matt
Oh.
and Dave. Pero yun nga, since nauna na si Matt sa'yo, you landed to Matt.
Okay. Sige po.
Yeah. So, hindi siya nagko-communicate sa'yo?
Hindi pa po ulit.
I see. Okay, no problem. Um, kami na magre-reach out kay Matt para
Okay po.
mahingi namin yung credentials.
Okay po.
Actually,
Thank
follow
you.
up na lang kami.
Okay po. Thank you.
Sure, no problem. But yeah, any more question, guys?
Yung sa akin din kay Raju, Charles. Thank you.
Yeah, nag-follow up na kami kay Rajiv kanina. So, no problem.
Thank you.
Anything else, guys? Are we all good? Okay. So,
Okay na po.
that's the case. Yeah. So, if that's the case, guys, we'll go ahead and proceed with our discussion then. So, um, I would say for some of you, this would be a refresher. Pero for some of you who didn't undergo the trial session, um, this is like a new thing for you guys. So let me share my screen. I know you guys are already familiar with how to create personalization lines, subject lines, and again, this would be part of your daily task once you start working with your client. So here at SCA, we did create a guide that you can use in doing such. So first, we do have here the angle one, which is recommendation, and then content for angle two, and then the third is did and more. So let's discuss each one of them, starting with the recommendation. So recommendation is basically the reviews or referral that your client received or leads received from their previous clients. So let's say I have a sample here, which is Deirdre, the overused client in terms of personalization lines. So here, if you're going to use the recommendation, so here it is. Oh, meron siyang bagong recommendation or review just posted today, Feb 26. So, again, these are reviews that your leads receive from their previous client. So if you notice, Deirdre here has multiple. You can use any of them, no problems at all. But make sure na kung ano yung gagamitin nyo dito is relevant to your client's targeting. Kasi baka mamaya, you use something in here or you use a recommendation in here, then when you review it or when your client review it, hindi naman related sa may targeting mismo ng client niyo. You know, you get what I mean. So, make sure na i-consider nyo yun. Second, um, there will be instances na ang review sa client's profile ninyo was way back, let's say, it's been 2 years na, 3 years na, or older. And if that happens, we no longer consider them. Okay? So, you move forward with the other app. That is the situation. Pero, let's say, give you a sample. Let's say ito, kay Candice, bagong-bago. So, I can say, hi, Deirdre, I came across your LinkedIn profile and love your review from Candice. That's impressive. And then for my subject line, I can just say, love your review from Candice Johnson. Simple as that. Additionally, in terms of creating personalization lines, guys, make sure that you are limited to writing 1 to 2 sentences only. As much as possible, make it short, but unique. Okay? Yung sample na ginawa ko is just generic sample. Just to show you how it works or how to do it. But again, like what I mentioned, kapag kayo na yung gagawa, make it unique but short, straightforward, catchy. Yun yung goal. The goal of personalization line is to get your client's attention to read through the messaging itself. So that's why it needs to be catchy. In terms of messaging, the outreach message itself, mahaba ang messaging ng client ninyo. If you notice, dun sa mga nasendan ko ng messaging ng clients nila, ang haba nung offer. So that's why, imagine kung halimbawa yung intro line nyo pa lang or personalization line nyo pa lang mahaba na, followed by another mahabang offer. Kung ikaw yung client makaka-receive nun, hindi mo na siya babasahin. Di ba? So that's the goal. Okay? So, but yeah, next. We also have another angle that we can use, which is content, divided into 2 different sections, the featured and the contact. So starting with featured, these are featured posts from your clients or leads LinkedIn profile. This includes podcast episode, YouTube videos, newsletter, their achievements, about their company, about their business, so on and so forth. So going back here with Deirdre, if you'd like to use yung featured post, you'll find it here. Just right below the highlights or just the header itself. And Deirdre here has a couple of featured posts. And you can use any of them. Ito, wala tong limit. Unlike with recommendation, di ba, we, as much as possible, we use yung parang most recent lang or at least 1 year ago ang post. Pero in terms of featured post, you are not limited to any specific time frame. Any of this will work. So ito, halimbawa, she has this newsletter, bi-weekly newsletter specifically about her work or business, then achievement, another about her business, and achievement. So let's use this. To develop them or lose them post. So I can say, hey Deirdre, I came across your LinkedIn profile and love the tips you shared in your bi-weekly newsletter. That's impressive. And then I can say for my subject line, worth to share, develop them, or lose them. So simple as that. So ganun lang naman siya. Pero again, anything here will work. Next, if there's no featured post, you can also use the contact section, which is their public website. So in terms of using the website itself, so you will find it here, yung sa mismong header lang. When you click this contact info, you will see their website or company website specifically. But I would say company website will only work for CEOs or at least yung target client avatar ng client ninyo are CEOs or leaders or senior level. Kasi sila yung madalas included sa mga about section ng website. And I would say in terms of creating PL and SL, you use the about section. But again, this is just a personal recommendation. You are not limited to using about section. You can use anything that you can find in their website. Okay? So, pero ako, I would recommend using the about section kasi nandito yung about their company, how their business work, about the founder, about whoever it is. So, let's say, gagamitin natin yung about the info or about the founder info. So here, Deirdre is the CEO. So all you need to do is get one line in here, do some tweaks, do your magic, and then that's your personalization. So you can use, let's say, either ito or ito. Ayan, ganyan. So siguro ito na lang gagamitin. So I can say, sabi dito, in her 15 years of corporate leadership in human resources, she has helped thousands of people secure their dream jobs, likewise gain the prowess to coach individuals to excellence. So I can say, hey Deirdre, I came across your website and love how you help thousands of people secure their dream jobs. That's impressive. So for my subject line, I can say, love your journey or no, found your website, love your story. Or I can say, love your journey as human resource leader. So things like that. You know, up to you how you'd like to use it. But again, you are not limited to about section. This is just my personal preference kasi I would say mas easier makahanap ng pwede mong gamitin sa pag-create ng PL and SM. So next is the last angle, which is tenure. So we all know, hindi naman lahat tayo ay nagpo-post ng anything about sa LinkedIn natin. I'm not sure if you guys are posting, but I personally do not. So, but I always update my tenure, or to be specific, work experience. We always update our work experience, maybe for job searching purposes or just para mapaganda yung profile natin. So on. So, going back here with Deirdre, if you'd like to use the tenure section, you'll find that under experience. So ito siya. So, and if you notice, Deirdre in here has been working for quite some time now into a different, different platforms or different companies. Way back 2003, she's a program manager, naging family social worker siya way back 2006, until naging HR siya from 2009, and so on and so forth. So this will depend on your client's target. Kasi baka mamaya gamitin nyo yung experience niya about HR, yung target pala ng client ninyo is CEO. So di ba, hindi siya relevant. Make sure na kung ano man yung gagamitin ninyong work experience here should be related to your client's targeting. Let me give you a sample. Here, let's say, since yung mga clients naman natin are more on coaches, so I can use certified career coach. So I can say, hey there, Drew, I came across your LinkedIn profile and love your journey as a career coach for 8 years now. That's impressive. Or kung halimbawa naman, ang target ng client nyo is CEO, so you can say, hey there, Drew, I came across your LinkedIn profile and love your journey as CEO CEO at Deirdre or Consulting. That's impressive. Then for my subject line, I can say love your journey as a CEO or love your journey as a career coach. Mga ganun. So, but yeah, pretty much that's it for a quick recap, or I would say introduction in creating personalization lines and subject lines. But do you guys have any questions?
So
None for me, Charles.
None for now. All good.
Okay, so let's go ahead and proceed. So, we're done with the workflow. So let me do a quick introduction naman in terms of the tools na gagamitin natin once you start working with your client. To be specific in doing targeting. Okay? So I know you guys are familiar with LinkedIn kasi lahat kayo may mga LinkedIn profiles. So but we also have here the sales nav on the upper right hand corner. This is a subscription from LinkedIn and your clients is using this to generate leads. So again, sales nav is for lead generation. So we'll go straight forward here. For you to generate leads, all you need to do is click this lead filter. And dito nyo ilalagay kung ano yung mga targeting ng client ninyo. Okay? So let me give you an example. Let's say, I'll just use Rachel na lang. So Rachel is a LinkedIn marketing coach, right? So, all her targets are different type of coaches, which also include CEOs na nagra-run ng coaching business. So let's say I'm looking for CEOs. So all I need to do is go to current job title, you click that plus icon, and then you type in CEO. And then here, Chief Executive Officer. And all CEOs in LinkedIn will show under this section. Pero, we are limited to, sabi nga, ang target ng client ko is my coaching business. So, I can either use the function or itong industry to find coaches. So, let's say, oops. If you can find it here in function, so try to find the industry. Here. So, pwede yan. Pwede yung gawin ganyan. Or, another sample, you can limit it here. So, let's say I'm looking for leadership coach. So, you can be specific. Okay? So, ganyan siya. Leadership coaching. And here, you can just remove the CEO. So, ganon. If you feel like yung job title na ginamit niyo is too broad for your target, you can slice it down. You can be more specific. So that's how you play along with these filters. Okay? Okay. So hindi pa tayo tapos. Job title pa lang yan. So there will be instances that your client is targeting certain industries as well. So halimbawa, ang target lang nila is within health industry o kaya naman within tech industry lang. So you can filter them using this industry section. So again, all these filters should be included dun sa may targeting na shinare ko sa inyo or at least ng client. Okay? So next. Geography. Ito yung mga bagay na dapat lagi kayong meron sa filter ninyo. Some of this are optional, pero the job title and the geography, you should always have them. So example, in terms of using geography, you will always start with your client's location. So you need to find out saan ba nakatira yung client ninyo. So here, for example, yung sa akin, sa San Jose, California siya nakatira. So I can include San Jose. So all leadership coach in San Jose will show in this section. So ganun siya. Okay? Now, we have a hierarchy in terms of using geography. You will always start with the city, county, before you proceed with the state, before you proceed with the whole country. So ganun siya. Going back, since in San Jose, meron lang tayong 40, I can add more. So let's say I'll add San Francisco. Here, I got 223. Let's say I'll add Los Angeles. Okay, 358. So let's say I'll add another. So ganyan pa rin siya. Now, if you feel like you're using multiple cities na pero you're still far beyond your target search result, by the way, our target search result again is 2,000 to 2,500. Yun yung target search result natin. What is the reason behind? Kasi, syempre, for sure, tataka kayo bakit ganun lang yung target natin. Where in fact, pwede naman nating, okay na yan, 2,000K. O, marami na yan. So, why? The reason behind is yung next tool natin, which is expanding. So, we will discuss that in a bit. But here, let's go back here muna sa geography. Let's park that in the meantime. I'll use California na. So, the whole state. Okay, I got 1,000 search result na. I'll add, let's say, Washington. I got 1,500. Where else? Let's say New York. There you go. Got my target result na. So I got my 2,000. Kasi target natin 2,000 to 2,500. So next, let's discuss or let me give you an overview how other filter works here. Starting with the company. So company, ang pinaka ginagamit lang natin dito most of the time is company headcount. And this will always depends on your client if they are B2B. So when we say B2B, business to business, I know you guys are familiar with that. This company headcount is specific or is referring to their employees. So meron tayong specific target. Halimbawa yung client nyo, sabi niya ang gusto niyang company headcount is just 11 to 50 or 51 to 100. If I'm not mistaken, I saw one of your clients, ganito yung targeting niya. So ganun lang naman. You just need to add these details if they are provided. The rest in here never been used pa yan, yung mga yan. Current company, past company, company type, company headquarters, hindi pa sila nagamit. Pero I would say, halimbawa yung target ng client ninyo are big companies or employees of a big company, you can use this current company. So let's say your client's target are employees of Google or employees of Uber or employees of this and that. So yun, pwede nyo siyang gamitin. Pero again, that is very, 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 very like minimal. If I remember it right, parang isa pa lang yung client na ganun sa pagkakaalala. But yeah, anyway. Function here, let's go ahead and proceed. Si function, it works like industry. You can see here different type of industry. So again, this will be provided by your client just in case. Current job title. So ito, dito nyo lang ilalagay yung mga job title or target client avatar ng client niyo. Seniority level, you will see here the senior position in different companies. So this includes CEO, COO, CXO, President, Vice President, and so on and so forth. Basta mga senior level sa companies. Past job title, no one uses this yet. Ay, actually hindi. Meron palang isang client na gumamit na nito before. Kasi ang targeting niya, sorry, excuse me. Ang target niya are former military. So you can type that in here. So maybe, depende sa client ninyo. But yeah. Years in current company and years in current position, this is about their tenurity. Depende kay client niyo. I would say, halimbawa yung target ng client niyo are CEOs or mid-level CEOs. So when we say mid-level, they will fall between 3 to 5 years or 6 to 10 years. Or if your client's target naman are mga tenure leadership coach, let's say, you'll go with more than 10 years. Or maybe if your client's target are startup leadership coach, you can use the less than 1 year or 1 to 2 years. So sila yung mga kinoconsider natin startup. These are the mid-range, and then ito yung mga tenure. Okay? So, but yeah, that's how you use this filter. Next, let's proceed with the personal. So geography here, again, start with your client's location. Industry, so dito yung makikita yung mga different industries specific to your client's target. But I would say, based on experience, 80% ng mga client, they do not do industry, they are in general. So when I say in general, they are not limited into one specific industry lang. So, but yeah, anyway, that will be provided by your client just in case. First name, how you can use this is if your client's target are gender specific. Kasi may mga ganong client. There will be clients na ang target nila are, let's say, female only or male only. And if that is the situation, since wala tayong gender specific filter here, you can maximize the first name by searching common female name, common male name, depends on your client's target. So, ganon. Si last name naman, how we can use this is, let's say your client's target are specific to nationality. Let's say Asian. So you can type in here, common Asian last names, and all Asian will show up in here. So, ganun siya. Profile language, no one uses this yet kasi most of the clients naman are English speakers. So, yeah. Years of experience, it works like this one, pero in general. So, hindi siya limited to company. Ito, like the whole experience itself. Groups, you can use this if you're doing group targeting to bypass your limit in here. So may ganun tayong option. When you do group targeting, meaning to say you're searching for group of people, like group of doctors or group of CEOs or group of women, mga ganon, like as in group. School, no one uses this yet. Pero just in case, maybe yung client nyo targeting yung maybe alumni of a certain school, so you can search them. Pero I don't remember. I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, following your company or buyer intent, following your company, viewed your profile recently, we leave this turned off. Hindi natin sila ginagamit. Best path in, ang ginagamit lang natin dito is connection. So under connection, we always select second degree, the third degree, and the group members. We never use first degree connection. Again, the reason is these people are already part of your client's circle. So kumbaga naka-receive na sila ng connection request, kaya naka-receive na sila ng campaign from your client, so hindi na natin sila pwedeng i-reach out. Okay? So we are limited to second, third, and group member. Always you should have that in your filter. The rest, connections off until here at the bottom sa workflow, hindi na natin sila ginagamit. So leave them as it is. Okay? So now, we're all good. Meron na tayong job title, meron na tayong geography, and then our filter is limited to second, third, and group member. Our next step is to save this by turning on this radio button on the upper right-hand corner. So when you turn this on, you will see this message. Ibig sabihin na save na siya, and you will find them in here. Now, there will be instances na hindi nyo siya masasave, mag-error dito. Ibig sabihin, na-reach nyo na yung limit ng save searches. Our limit in here is maximum of 50 searches only. 50 save searches to be specific. Okay? And if you reach that 50, you need to delete some of these searches. I would suggest always start sa pinakadulo bago kayo para makapag-save kayo ulit. Okay? So for me, meron ako ditong mga samples na pwede ko nang i-delete. Ayan. Ganun lang naman ang pag-delete. You click the pencil icon and then you hit delete. So here, let me show you again. Here, pencil icon, you click this delete and then delete. Then you have the space again. So ganun lang naman siya. Now, going back dun sa may sinave natin search. Ito na siya. And if you notice, the title is too long. So we do have a suggested or recommended naming convention. Following this at the bottom or itong mga nasa previous searches, you start with the date that you did your search. So here, I'll put in 226, followed by the job title or the niche, which is leadership coach. And lastly is yung geography. California, New York, Washington. And then you hit save. Now, what is the reason behind? Again, this is just a recommendation. It's still up to you to decide how you'd like to do it. Pero the reason why we recommend this type of what do you call this? Naming convention is because para mas madali niyong maalala kung ano, saan, at kailan kayo nag-search nung mismong niche na yon. So we can avoid duplicates. That's what we're trying to avoid in here. Okay? So, but yeah, pretty much that's it for our targeting. So again, in terms of targeting, lahat yan is provided by your client. So all you need to do is to add them in here sa sales nav. Okay? And then your search target is again 2,000 to 2,500. And again, the reason behind is because of expanding. I'm not sure, pero I feel like may outage si Expandy at the moment. Give me 1 second. Let me just make a follow-up. But yeah, while we're waiting here, do you guys have any question in terms of sales nav?
None for me.
None for me, Charles.
None.
All good. Thank you.
Okay, great. So hold on. It's still loading. Ayun, finally it loads. Okay. Let me share my screen again. Okay, here you go. So, this is just a quick overview. We will discuss this more in depth as we go along with our training. So, but yeah, this is Expandy, another tool that we're going to use in running LinkedIn outreach. Same as well with scraping our leads information. So again, ito yung reason why ang kaya lang natin or ang pwede lang natin targetin na search result in here is maximum of 2,500. It is because ang limit natin na number of leads that Expandy can scrape per search is 2,500. And on a daily basis, you can only do 25,000 searches in here. 25,000 leads to be specific. So, bale, 10 searches lang yun ng 2,500. Okay? So, again, let's do a quick overview here. This is the dashboard where you can see yung current metrics ninyo, scoring, depende sa inyo how you'd like to filter it. You can filter it by day, week, month, or specific date range. If you don't know how to read bar graph, we also have here the numeric numbers. So, parang mas madali sa inyo. Profile settings, okay. I want you guys to remember these settings kasi this is the master setting of your LinkedIn outreach. First, excuse me. Hold on. Nagdadrag yung lalamunan. Okay. Account warm up, we will only turn this on if your client's Expandy account is 2 weeks old and below. If it's more than 2 weeks, you turn this off. Pero while it's turned on, halimbawa, your client's Expandy is pretty new. So while it's turned on, you don't need to touch anything in here. Let Expandy do the adjustment depende sa kanila. Like, it's automated. Okay? So you don't need to touch anything. Just turn it on, hit apply, and then that's it. Wait or leave it for 2 weeks before you turn it off. And then once it's 2 weeks na, you turn this off, you click apply, and then you proceed with setting your interaction settings. Sa limit ranges, hindi na natin ito ginagamit, but just to give you a bit of a background, ginagamit natin dati si limit ranges if we are running Gmail Connect. Pero since wala na si Gmail Connector after the recent update made by LinkedIn, hindi na natin ginagamit. So we proceed with interaction settings. So again, max amount of company follow invites per day 100. So ito yung mga kung gusto nyong magkaroon ng maraming followers yung company website niyo, 100 per day. Connection request is 100 per day as well. Follow-up messages per day is also 100. Open email is limited to 45. So open email, or these emails to be specific, is associated to your client's Sales Navigator account. So each Sales Nav account has 950 email credit. 50 is for closed profile, 900 is for the open profile. And that 900 should be divided into whole week or for the whole week. Kaya siya, or sorry, not whole week, but the whole month rather. And the safest messaging or the safest number that we can send per day is around 40 to 45. Okay? Next, max amount of event invites per day, 150. This will only apply kapag halimbawa yung client ninyo is planning to run an event or LinkedIn event specifically in the future. So you can invite 150 guests per day to attend that specifically. Next, max amount of mobile requests per day is only set to 20. So this is just an add-ons on top of your connection request. Ang limit natin dito is actually 100 per day, 100 per week rather. So depende to kung gaano kadami or kung ilang araw mag-run yung campaign niyo. So for us, Monday to Friday lang, so only 5 days. That's why we set it to 20. Pero if your client will let you run your campaign even during weekend, you adjust it so you can make it 15 or 10, up to you. Okay. So, but yeah, pretty much that's it for the interaction settings. The lead connection request, only 5 days. This is related to your connection request in here. So, just want to let you know, not all 100 connection requests will be accepted on a daily basis. So, let's say nag-send tayo ng 100 today, pero only 50 was accepted, that's normal. So, meron tayong 50 na pending. The following day, nag-send tayo rin ng 100, pero only 30 was accepted, that's normal. 70 another pending. And so on and so forth. So, all those pending requests, kapag hindi siya in-accept, automatically after 5 days, i-delete siya ni expand. That is to avoid clogging in your campaign para makapag-send pa kayo ng connection request sa mga new leads. So, hindi kayo may stop. So, that's the purpose of it. Okay? So, before we just proceed, do we have questions in terms of interaction settings? Again, this is important, guys. Okay. Eunice, that's what I'm not sure about. You can confirm directly with Robin once you had a meeting with her. Okay. So, but yeah. Anyway, going back, active time settings. So this is where you will set up yung araw kung kailan magra-run yung campaign ninyo and the time frame. So if you notice for us, our campaign runs between 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Los Angeles time. So you can change the time zone depende kung saan nakalocate ang client ninyo and adjust the time. Within this time frame, dun lang active yung campaign. After this, automatic, your campaign will be on pause. Next, additional inactive days. Hindi natin to ginagamit, pero this is where you can add your out of office dates. Kung kailan magiging inactive yung campaign niyo. So, the reason why we don't use this is kasi pwede naman natin i-turn off yung campaign natin. So, that's fine. Or you can also maximize the active time settings. So, that's fine as well. Proxy location, it works like VPN. So, this is where you can set up or you can change the country depende kung saan nakalocate yung client niyo. Permission is where you can add leads or, sorry, not leads, pero parang member of your team or teammates to have an access to your expanded account. However, whenever you add people in here, it will cost your client $99. Okay, so it's a $99 per seat, maximum of 4 seats in here. Email integration is where you can connect your email addresses such as Outlook o kaya Gmail, so on. Pero no one uses this naman. So, yeah, can leave them be. Blacklist is where you can add those leads na sabi nila they no longer want to be part of your circle or they no longer want to receive any emails from you or messages from you. You can add them as a blacklist. General settings here of expanding and then your current subscription. Next, search. Under search, this is where you will upload yung search na ginawa ninyo kay Sales Now. So let me show you how it works. Kung maglo-load siya. Ayan, nag-load siya. So here, click add new search. You look for Sales Nav search. Kasi sa Sales Nav tayo nag-search. Click that. Enter the search name. So punta ka dito. You click the save searches. You copy this name. Go back here. You paste the name. And then you hit next. Sabi dito, enter search URL. So you go back to your Sales Nav. You right click here. You copy the link address. And then you paste that in here. And then you hit search. So ganun lang siya kadali. That's how you import the sales that you did from Sales Nav to Expand. Okay? And it's still loading at the moment. Pero there will be instances guys na halimbawa ito. Ayan, 'di ba? If you notice, meron siyang green na sabit new results. So you can also maximize this. For you to do that, same process pa rin kung paano ka mag-upload ng search. So here, add new search, select Sales Nav search, you copy the name here ng search na yon. Pero in terms of the URL, here, ang ikakopy nyo na URL or ang i-right click ninyo is itong green, hindi ito. Para makuha nyo itong mga tao. Itong mga tao. Okay? So that's how you will maximize yung mga new results na yan. Just in case you want to use them still. Okay? So that's how you do it. But yeah, before we proceed, do we have any questions in terms of uploading leads from Sales Nav to Expanding?
None for me.
None for
Okay, we're all good. So, let's proceed. Babalikan natin yan. So, kasi it's still loading. So, let's proceed with the campaigns. So, this is where you can see different type of campaigns that you were running. Same as well where you can create your own campaign. So, tomorrow we will discuss this deeper. So, this is just an overview. Next is My Network. So, My Network, this is where you can see all your first degree connection. So, ibig sabihin, those leads who accept your connection request. Inbox is where you can see all the messages that you sent out, same as well where you can reply directly to your client or to your leads. Placeholder naman is where you can create your own placeholder to personalize or customize yung messaging ninyo. So you can customize the first name, last name, job title, company name, so on and so forth. My request, this is where you can see all your outgoing or pending connection requests. Webhooks is where you can integrate third-party application specific to automation. Kung halimbawa, meron pang other automation tool yung client ninyo, you want that to be hooked up and you're expanding, you can add that in. Task. This is where you can see all your outgoing messages. Yung campaign naman ito. So kung si my request, si connection, ito yung mismo messaging. Content, it's still in beta, which means under construction. So, pero ito yung parang pinaka newsfeed section ni Expand. Then lastly, ito, yung chat bubble, this is where you can reach out directly to Expand the support for any technical issues. So, but yeah, pretty much that's it. Let's go back here sa search. sa in-upload nating leads. Okay, so it's still loading. So let's use this as a sample. So not all these 2,315 leads can be used sa campaign natin. Email outreach to be specific. So we need to clean this file. And for us to do that, we need to export this file as a CSV. So here, you click export, mail all contacts as CSV. Make sure that you change this to your personal email. Or if your client will give you work email, you use work. Okay? So pero ayan. And then you hit send. Okay? So para makuha natin yung pinaka-raw file nito and ma-clean natin yung sinasabi. So let me go back here. So let's check my email. Then let's just do a quick refresh. And ito na siya. See? So this is the raw file that we call. All you need to do is click this, edit with Google Sheet. And let's wait for this one to load. Here. So if you notice, like what I mentioned, si Expandy is lead scraper tool. And we were able to scrape all the data of the client. Pero hindi natin kailangan lahat. Ang kailangan lang natin here is their first name, their last name, their profile name, job title, company, and email. So from letter B to letter G. And if you notice, not all the leads has email addresses. So we need to remove those leads. And for us to do that, we need to create a filter. So you click this, create filter on the upper part. You select this funnel next to email. And then you uncheck the blanks. And then you hit OK. Ganun lang siya kasi. Once done, you copy the first name up to email. So from letter B to letter G, you copy that. Go to File and create a new spreadsheet. And dito sa new spreadsheet natin, dito nyo ipipaste yung mga details na kailangan natin. Again, only the first name hanggang email address. So here, we'll paste that in here. Ayan na sila. In terms of naming, you can copy the name of the raw file. You go back here, you paste that in here, and then just simply add final. And then that's it. Okay? So this is what we call final file. And then once you're done, you download it again as a CSV file. Ito, comma separated value, CSV. Then ganun lang siya. That's how you can create clean file. This is what we call clean and final file. And ito lang yung file na gagamitin natin for our email outreach and some other campaigns that we're going to. But yeah, pretty much that's it. Do we have any question in terms of importing, exporting leads, expanding itself, and so on?
None for
How
me.
about the rest?
None for now.
Okay, great. So, if that is the case, we'll now go ahead and then proceed with your task. So, some of you, if I'm not mistaken, wala pa yung VPN dun sa may mismong profile or sa mismong credentials na shinare ko sa inyo. So, kindly reach out to your client, double check with them the VPN. Once nakapag-provide na yung client yun ng VPN, download it and then sign in or connect sa VPN ni client. Okay, make sure that you are connected to US or kung saan man located si client. Next is I want you to sign in sa LinkedIn profile nila. So their LinkedIn profile, since this is the first time that you're going to sign in, it will ask you for a code. Again, before kayo mag-sign in sa LinkedIn nila, make sure you are connected to VPN. Kasi LinkedIn is very strict in terms of accessing or access. Kapag na-detect niya na in-access yung LinkedIn profile sa other country, automatically matatag siya as what do you call that? Parang unauthorized activity. So, but yeah, That's your first task. Once you're signed in sa my client's LinkedIn profile or sales nav, to be specific, I want you guys to do the targeting of your client, upload it in Expandy, and create a clean file. Okay? So again, ulitin ko. Ang una is you reach out directly to your client and ask for VPN kung wala pang VPN. Pero kung meron na, you sign in directly to their VPN, download it, sign in, pero mag-reach out pa rin kayo kay client ninyo, letting them know that you will be signing into their LinkedIn profile for the first time, and it'll ask you or they will receive a code for that. Hintayin niyo muna mag-reply si client bago kayo mag-send ng code. Kasi that code has expiration. 3 minutes lang if I'm not mistaken. Okay? So kapag may access na kayo sa sales nav ni client, yung next thing that you need to do is do the targeting. So do the targeting of your client, upload it in Expandy, and create a clean file. Next, I want you guys to watch sa may video portal naman tayo. So let me share my screen one more time. So sa video portal, I want you guys to watch the week 3. Week 3 Expandy setup plus tour video, open email, and connector company. Ayan lang. Itong tatlo lang. Ito, and ito. Not only watch, but I want you guys to understand it. If you want to do some trials directly dun sa may Expandy account ni client ninyo, feel free to do so. Basta wag mong i-activate. And then tomorrow, I will pick someone to discuss how to create this type of campaigns. So that's why not only watch it, but understand it. Because tomorrow, magkakaroon tayo ng someone in your or in this class to discuss how it works. Okay? So while you're waiting, guys, for your client's response, you can watch these videos muna. By the way, an additional info, hindi nyo ma-access itong racial school if you are connected to VPN. So kung mag-watch kayo ng ng video portal, make sure you are not connected to VPN. Pero every time na magsa-sign in kayo or mag-access kayo ng tools ni client, make sure that you are connected to VPN. Okay, always connect to VPN. But yeah, pretty much that's it. Do we have any questions or clarification?
Yung sa akin, Charles, wala pa. So, mag-aantay na lang.
No problem. For those mga wala pa, you can start with the
Manood
video
muna kami.
portal muna.
Okay,
You can watch the
sige.
video portal muna. And then we'll make a follow-up with your client. So, but yeah. How about the rest? Do we have any questions or clarification? So, ang wala na lang is
Hello,
Patricia.
Charles.
Yeah,
Hello.
please.
Yeah, sa Sales Navigator, for us to log in the details, need ng code, right?
Yes. So, magsasign kayo sa LinkedIn profile ni client ninyo. And then,
Mhm.
prior to that, or kapag nag-sign in kayo since it's the first time, it'll ask you for a code. And that code will be sent to your client.
And then, may time limit sa code.
Yes, 3 minutes lang yung code.
3
And then
minutes lang.
mag-expire siya. That's why you need to wait for your client to respond na available sila bago kayo mag-send.
Oh, okay. Thanks for clarifying.
Sure, no problem. Anything else, guys? Again, dun sa mga tao na wala pang VPN, you reach out directly to your client. For Kenneth and Patricia, I'll reach out or we'll reach out directly to your client so we can ask for, actually nag-reach out na pala kami. We're just waiting for their response. We'll update you as soon as we hear from them. But yeah.
Got it. Thank
Anything
you.
else? Sure. Anything else, guys? So I guess we're good.
None for me.
So, okay. So, well, if that's the case, again, for our task, since our training runs for 4 hours, I want you to inform me, guys, by start time 10, 11, 12, 1. So by 1 p.m. Pacific time, let me know once you're done with the task. Okay? For those people, kapag hindi pa nagre-respond yung client ninyo, let me know then. So at least I would know what to expect. Okay? So, but yeah, that's it for me. I'll send you guys the recording, same as well with all the documents that we have shared today for your reference once it's available. But for now, thank you, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you,
Thank you,
Charles.
Charles.
Bye.
See
Bye,
you.
Bye,
guys.
Charles.
Bye.